Welcome back to Atlanta and Company, everyone. I'm Christine Pilara. Back again is the team from Van Michael Salon with more, you guessed it, more gorgeous makeovers. Today with us is the artistic director, the man himself, Mr. Jeffrey, and he has two salon experts. So tell us who you brought with us.
Yes, with me, this is Harry Wood. Yes, Harry Wood. And on the other side of me is Jacoby.
Very good. Well, let's get started with you about, just tell us about what your goal was for the makeover.
Well, for my makeover, she is 23 years old. She's a professional. She looked like a little girl because she had long hair parted down the center. So, you know, to make her look professional, we wanted to take something from the creative world and kind of tone it down and make it commercial.
Now, you talk about, or I always hear it at Van Michael Salon, the consultation is just so important. Why is that the most important thing?
Well, I don't necessarily think it's the most important part to the haircut, but it's the most important part to the experience. I don't know if you've ever been in a stylist chair and while they're cutting your hair, your hands are in it while they're cutting it.
Right.
Generally, that's a sign of mistrust.
Right.
So at Van Michael, you know, we have extensive education, but then we also have a picture portfolio. So where words fail us, we can open up our portfolio and show them exactly what we're talking about. Because a lot of times a hairdresser's inch is different than a
Right, and people are very visual. And why is it? It seems like, you know, I see these great, when I'm flipping through my InStyle, I see all these terrific runway looks, but they seem so impractical for the everyday, the mom, the working woman. Why is that?
Well, couture hair and editorial hair is hair at its most creative, and sometimes its most expensive.
Yes.
So, I mean, I really like to take elements from the couture and the far out and mix it with something creative, something classic. Celebrities love couture, but yet you don't necessarily see feathers in their hair when they do the runway.
Right, and who has the time, you know, to do all of that?
Exactly. So I think a lot of times when you mix kind of interesting elements into a classic hairstyle, it creates a hairstyle that really turns heads.
Did you try to do that today with your model today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, the whole idea originally came from a hair show idea that, you know, we cater to hairdressers, so they like short and extreme.
Oh, she looks fabulous with that length.
So by bringing it up and really putting a nice outline and really putting texture through the interior, it gives it structure but a lot of movement.
Now, you say that hair is the best accessory?
Hair is definitely the best accessory. It's with you all the time.
Right.
I mean, if you have bad earrings or bad shoes, you can take them off.
That's true.
Hair's with you all the time. It can make or break your day. So a lot of times I find with hair, my job is to make it really easy and fashionable.
And you did definitely here. Now, Harry, let's turn to you. Why is it that, and I'm very guilty of this, sometimes people come in and they say, I want to look just like her, or, you know, a celebrity or somebody that they see on television. How do you handle it if you are looking at the shape of their face and thinking, this just isn't going to work for you? How do you deal with that?
Well, that's a great question. The first thing that we try to do is find out whether it's the actual haircut that the client really likes or if it's the look.
Right.
And then we try to determine if the look is achievable based on the person's lifestyle and the time that they have to spend on it on a daily basis, as well as the time that they have to come in and maintain it in the salon.
Right, so that's where the consultation, as you said, is so important. So you basically hope that people come in with some questions, I imagine, so they can feel really informed. Give us an idea of some of the things they should ask.
Sure, absolutely. You should always be prepared when you go to visit with your stylist about any new ideas that you have as far as your hair is concerned and as far as your style is concerned, because at different points in life, you know, you decide to kind of shift from one image to another. Say you're coming from college into the professional world, or you go from professional to being a stay-at-home mom, or whatever your life demands. We like to be able to kind of consult with you and find out a little bit more about your lifestyle and what your needs are based on that.
When your life evolves, your style has to evolve. And
absolutely.
And tell us what you did with your model.
Well, Carrie is a perfect example of a great mommy makeover. She's got a 1.5-year-old baby, and she just looks great. First of all, if you look at
she looks hot.
Yeah, she looks
she looks
beautiful,
fantastic.
Beautiful. She has. We started out when I first consulted with Carrie. I said, you know what, this is going to be a lot of fun. We had Makia from our Sandy Springs salon, who's a makeup artist. We started out with doing some eyelash extensions for her, and then, you know, in looking at her face, her hair hadn't been colored before, and so we thought maybe with some highlights, you know, to accent her eyes and to bring out her features. We had Sadie from the Sandy Springs salon. She's a colorist there. She took care of the color for us. And then with the cut, as you can tell in her before picture, you know, her face was just a little bit too open. So we gave her some long drapey bangs and brought the length up some and just gave her a really usable, really beautiful commercial style.
Right, sexy and fun, but still something she's going to be able to maintain on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
All right, and Jacoby, let's turn to you. What kind of hair do you like to specialize in?
I specialize in all different types of hair, but right now we're seeing a little bit more of kind of the mid-length hair and longer hair too. And right now with spring coming, you're starting to see a lot of blondes in the salon right now too.
Well, I will say I had some friends that were visiting from California, and they said, people think California is the land of the blondes. Atlanta, we have a lot of blondes in this town. So what are your ideas for how do you judge on, you know, the shades and all that?
Well, especially with the color, the colors. First of all, I got to say Amy did a wonderful job. Amy at the Forum location did the color with my model. She did a wonderful job looking at the model's skin tone and her natural color and kind of worked with that. But as far as the cut goes, the main things we look for, face shape, hair texture, and body shape is very important as well.
Do you see a lot of people now, even, you know, if they're brunette, dark brunette, wanting to add just to lighten up a little bit as we get into spring and summer?
Oh, most definitely. Everybody in the spring tends to want to go a little bit lighter.
Yeah, you feel, you know, sunny, sassy. Well, she looks fantastic also.
Yeah, this is my model, Melissa. So we wanted to give her something that was fairly low maintenance for her to maintain. So she had a long hair, obviously. We brought it up. We didn't want to get rid of all the length because her hair is very, very dense. So if we would have cut it real short, it would have really expanded and got big. So we wanted to maintain a little bit of length, but yet take out some weight and create a little softness around her face as well.
Well, you guys did a fabulous job. They look absolutely gorgeous, and I hope that they're going to go out to lunch or something. They have to show their looks off. You look terrific. And for more information, visit their website, vanmichael.com, or call for an appointment. That's 404-255-0026. And this segment was paid for by Van Michael Salon. The Welch Martial Arts Experience wants to help you get in shape. Details on a new promotion being offered that will get you on the road to shedding those extra pounds is coming up.